A young man stands in his bedroom. It just so happens that today, the 13th of April 2009, is this young man's birthday. Though it was 13 years ago he was given life, it is only today he will be given a name. What will the name of this young man be? Zeus Poop Lord. Try again, smartass. John Egbert. Your name is John. As was previously mentioned, it is your birthday. A number of cakes was scattered about your room. You have a variety of interests. You have a passion for really terrible movies. You like to program computers, but you are not very good at it. You have a fondness for paranormal lore, and you are an aspiring amateur magician. You also like to play games sometimes. What will you do? Quickly retrieve arms from drawer. Arms are in your magic chest, Poop Lord. Remove cake from magic chest. Out of sympathy for John's perceived lack of arms, you pick up the cake for him and put it on his bed. Quickly retrieve arms from magic chest. You retrieve the fake arms from the chest. You use these for hilarious antics. Your captcha log... You captcha log them in your Silodex. You have no idea what that actually means, though. There are other items in the chest. John, examine contents of chest. In here, you keep an array of humorous and mystical artifacts, each one a devastating weapon in the hands of a skilled magician or a cunning prankster. You are neither one of these things. Among the artifacts are 2 fake arms currently captcha logged in your Silodex, 1 pair of trick handcuffs, 1 stunt sword, 1 magician's hat, 1 pair of beagle puss glasses, several smoke pellets, several blood capsules, and 1 copy of Colonel Sassacre's daunting text of magical frivolity and practical japery, and 1 copy of Harry Anderson's Wise Guy by Mike Cavaney. Some of this stuff may come in handy at one point. For now, you just decide to take the smoke pellets. Capsule log smoke pellets. You stow the smoke pellets on one of your capsule log cards in your Silodex. You still aren't totally sure what that means, but you are starting to get the hang of the vernacular at least. You have 2 empty capsule log cards remaining. Equip fake arms. You aren't totally sure if equip is a verb copacetic with the abstract behavioral medium in which you dwell, but you give it a try anyway. Unfortunately, you cannot access the fake arms. The card is underneath the one you just used to capture log the smoke pellets. You will have to use the pellets first in order to access the arms, but this is probably unadvisable, since you just make your room lousy with smoke. Your Silodex's fetch modus is currently dedicated by the logic of stack data structure. You were never all that great with data structures, and you find the concept puzzling and mildly irritating. But with hope, perhaps you can advance new, more practical fetch modi for your Silodex with a little more experience. Examine Problem Sleuth poster. It is even possible to get any more hard-boiled than that. You really doubt it. This poster was one of your wisest purchases. There's a nice spot on the wall next to it. You've been meaning to hang another poster there soon. Read note on drawer. The note is rich with aromas of fatherly aftershaves and colognes. Beside the note is a rolled up poster.
Happy birthday, son. I am so proud of you.
Take poster. Another birthday artifact. You wonder what is printed on the poster. You'll need some way to hang it on your wall. Acquire hammer and nails. They will come in handy. You first place the hammer into your Silodex, but now all your capture log cards are full. You wonder what will happen if you try to take the nails. You guess it doesn't hurt to try. Take nails. Your capture log 4 nails into the top card and push all the artifacts down a card. The fake arms are pushed entirely out of the deck. Oh well. They're probably completely useless anyway. But you probably don't want to do that again unless you want to drop smoke pellets and suffer the consequences. In any case, you now feel like you have gathered enough things to get down to business and do some really important stuff. The next thing you do will probably be exceptionally meaningful. Squawk like an imbecile and shit on your desk. This is the dumbest idea you've had in weeks! Stupid, stupid, stupid! And yet the polished surface of your desk, it beckons. Combine the nails and hammer. You merge the top two cards. The hammer and nails are now captcha-logged on the same card and can be used together. Use hammer and nails on poster. You use the hammer and nails cards in your conjunction with the card beneath it. Nail poster to wall. You use the hammer, nails, and poster on the blank space on the wall. It's glorious. Exactly what you wanted. The old man really came through this time. Examine Con Air poster. Put the bunny back in the box. I said put the bunny back in the box. Why couldn't you put the bunny back in the box? Examine Deep Impact poster. Morgan Freeman's gentle homespun mannerisms were perfect qualities for a president residing over a crisis. Ocean rise, cities fall, hope survives. Wow! Films about impending apocalypses fascinate you. Plus a black president, now you've seen everything. Examine calendar. You've marked your birthday the 13th of April. Another day you marked was supposed to be the arrival date for your highly touted Esper beta launch. It's been 3 days already. It's starting to become a sore subject with you. Eat cake. You are sick to death of cake. You've been eating it all day, and you have no intention of clogging your Celodex with it either. The cake stays put for now. You hear a notice from your computer. Someone is messaging you. Examine incoming message. You pull up to your computer. This is where you spend most of your time. You decorate your desktop with some rather handsome wallpaper, which you made yourself. You are really proud of it. Your desktop is also littered with various programming project files. You are so bad at programming sometimes you wonder why you even bother with it. Your PesterChum application is flashing. Someone is trying to get in touch with you. Open PesterChum. Only one of your chums is logged in. He sent you a message. Open message. Turnt Tech Godhead began pestering ectobiologist. Hey, what sort of insane loot did you take in today? I got a little monster poster. It's so awesome. I'm going to watch it again today. The apple juice scene was so funny.
Oh hell, that's such a coincidence. I just found an unopened container of apple juice in my closet. It's like fucking Christmas up in here.
Okay, that's fine, but I have one question and then a word of caution. Have you ever seen a movie called A Little Monster starring Howie Mandel and Fred Savage?
But the seal on the bottle is unbroken. Are you suggesting someone put piss in my apple juice at the factory?
All I'm saying is, I don't think your monster Howie Mandels has the power to do something as simple as reseal a bottle. Try using your brain, numbnuts.
Why did the fat kid or whoever drank it know what piss tasted like? I mean, his reaction was nigh instantaneous.
It was the 15th day in a row Howie Mandel peed in juice.
Okay, I can accept that. Monster B-list celebrities, douchebags, are cunning and persistent pranksters. Also, Fred Savage has a really punchable face. But who cares about this? Let's stop talking about it. Did you get the beta yet?
No, did you?
Man, I got 2 copies already. But I don't care, I'm not gonna play it or anything. The game sounds boring. Did you see how it got slammed in Game Bro?
Game Bro's a joke and we both know it.
Yeah. Why don't you go check your mail? Maybe it's there now.
Alright. Look out the window. You see the view of your yard from your window. Hanging from the tree is the tire swing. In a kid's yard, a tree without a tire swing is like a proper gentleman without a monocle. That is to say, he can barely be considered a terrible proper gentleman at all. And then, beside your driveway is the mailbox. Examine mailbox. The little red arm swingy dealy thing or whatever it's called is flipped up. What the hell is that thing called anyway? You do not have time for these semantics. The red flippy lever thing means you have new mail, and that means the beta might be here. Go outside and check mailbox. You're about to hurry downstairs when you hear a car pull into your driveway. Looks like your dad has returned from the grocery store. Oh great, he is beating you to the mail. Forget it, check mail later. If you go downstairs to get it, he will likely monopolize hours of your time. You decide to chill up here for a while until the dust settles. Sometimes you feel like you are trapped inside this room stuck, if you will, in a sense, which possibly bores on the titular. And now your chum is pestering you again. The clockwork of friendship turns ceaselessly, operating the swing lever dealies of harassment and perpetuity. Whatever, the dude can just hold his damn horses. Examine games on CD rack. You put countless man hours into this assortment of quality titles. You decide to consult with Colonel's bottomless wisdom. Good grief, this thing is huge. It could kill a cat if you dropped it. But you really dig into this hefty book. You will have to captcha-log it. You are not sure if you are ready to logjam your other artifacts beneath it just yet. Captcha-log, fake arms again. What did you say? You don't want to clog up... Oh, Jesus. It's a momentary lapse of concentration. You accidentally captcha-log the arms again. Set Pester Champ status to bully. You don't think the situation is quite dire enough to all that way rancorous, but you still feel the Pester Chum client should reflect your mood in some way. Bully will have to do, you guess. This unsurprisingly does nothing whatsoever. Oh right, you forgot your chum is still pestering you. Answer chum.
Is it there? Please say yes. Maybe you can play TT. With TT, she's been pestering me all day about it. She's macking on me hard all the time. I start to feel embarrassed for her. I mean, not that I can blame her or anything.
Yes, it is understandable because you really are attractive. I am attracted to you.
Thank you.
JK, haha. JK, haha. No, I don't have it yet. My dad has the mail and I guess I had to get it from him and see if it's there. And I've been spending all afternoon shitting around with my stupid Silodex. It's so frustrating!
What's your mottos?
What?
How do you retrieve artifacts from it?
Oh, like, one at a time, I guess? And if I put too much in, something falls out.
Stack?
What is yours?
Hash map. My bro taught me a few tricks. He basically knows everything and is awesome.
What the hell is that?
You should probably break up with your data structures.
I guess.
Did you at least allocate your strife specimens?
No.
It could free up a car for you, plus let you attack stuff whenever things get too hot to handle. Which is never. What have you got?
Well, I've got a hammer, but it's trapped under some arms.
Wow, you really suck at this, don't you? Just get rid of the arms and allocate the hammer to the specif box.
How?
I don't know how. Just use the arms on any old thing and see if it works.
Combine fake arms with cake. You stick the fake arms in the cake on your bed. This definitely makes the cake at least 300 times more hilarious. You're sure Colonel Sasuke would know the precise index of elevated hilarity.